Welcome back to another video, everyone. We've got an awesome 4-ship day here in Port Canaveral, with Carnival Vista being our first departure of the day, as she starts to make her way down to Curacao for an 8-night voyage to the Southern Caribbean. We've also got Disney Treasure, Norwegian Aqua, and the brand new Star of the Seas in for the very first time today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the sailways. That'll do it for our first sailway of the day, the Carnival Vista. Now we have the Norwegian Aqua. Today is actually her second to last sailing from here, so this will be the last time I actually catch her like this, ship spotting, as next weekend for her final day, I will actually be on board Star of the Seas for one of the preview sailings. So unfortunately, we will be losing Norwegian Aqua here pretty soon, but luckily she will be coming back, and I believe it's 2027. That'll do it for the Norwegian Aqua as she makes her way towards Puerto Plata. Next up on our schedule here is the Disney Treasure making a 7-night Western Caribbean cruise with her first destination of Cozumel. That'll do it for the Disney Treasure. Something that actually got overlooked here on August 9th, the day that all of this was recorded, is that her sister ship, the Disney Destiny, actually floated out of the shipyard over in Meyer-Papenburg, which is great. And also the fourth ship in the Triton class, or the Wish class, actually had its steel cutting ceremony as well. So some sister ships are on the way here for the Disney Treasure as well. Disney Destiny is going to make a big debut in Fort Lauderdale later this year. But last but not least, we have the brand new Star of the Seas. If you want a dedicated video for Star of the Seas departure with a little bit more and extra footage, there will be a link to it at the end in the end card. But she's headed out to Coco Cay for a quick, I think it's a casino special cruise or something like that. But she comes back on Tuesday. She'll overnight, and then on Wednesday, she's picking up some travel agents for another quick shakedown before her maiden voyage on August 16th. That'll do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed today's ship spotting video on a great 4-ship day. We did get a little rain here for Star's departure, which is unfortunate. But let me know which ship was your favorite to see. I know my personal favorite was definitely seeing Star. But if you enjoyed today's video, of course, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you don't already. Continue following along, not only all these Star of the Seas content, but also all of these ship spotting type videos as well. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.